this going to be impacting our Indian markets? We have a team of research joining in with us to set you up for trade, tell you which are the important stocks to watch out for in today's trading session as well. Now, let me start with what is the trade setup looking like for today. And first, we'll take a step back and look at yesterday's trading session. Volatility is what we saw coming in. Nifty rebounded 170 points approximately from the day's low, closed a bit with the negative bias, a few points down in trade, but yes, closed about the 22,900 mark. Now, top sectoral gainers that we saw, losers that we saw yesterday was FMCG as well as auto, while what was gaining was Nifty IT and IT names. So when you look at persistent system, TechM, we did have some news flows coming in, brokerage notes, so that is why both these IT stocks and mid-cap IT names were buzzing in trade. Other than that, power stocks were also in focus. So we did have Power Grid as well as NHPC, which were in focus. FIIs actually bought yesterday around 4,786 crores after 9 consecutive sessions of selling. We've seen FII coming back. DIIs continued to be buyers for the 10th consecutive session. They bought around 3,072 crores yesterday. We have a listing today, so keep an eye out on that. That's what important to watch out for. Hexaware Tech. Crucial levels also is what we're keeping an eye out in the last few days. For the Nifty, 22,800. Bank Nifty, 49,000. Is it going to be sustaining above these levels? Is going to be key to watch out for. FIIs, what are they going to be doing? Will they continue to be buyers? Will be interesting. Indian rupee, that closed weaker yesterday. So today, how is the move coming in? As well as global tariffs, like we were talking about right now as well. Trump tariffs, what's going to be happening there? Economic updates is something to watch out for. But on that note, let's move on and go across to Mangalam, who's here to tell us what's happening in the world of F&O.
Well, if you look at the markets yesterday, we saw recovery from the lows. The Nifty actually recovered a goodish bit, over 200 points from the lows of trade, and closed just around the 22,950 mark. The Nifty Bank was under pressure. The mid-caps as well recovered a fair bit from the lows. What is it that led the recovery? We had some recovery coming in from the IT packs. So the IT index comes up for you, and that showed a gain of almost 9.95%. The important part, the Nifty's high and low, was telling you of the range that the market is likely to be in. At the lower level, support around 22,750. At the higher level, supply around 23,050. And that's exactly where the market's range was maintained in yesterday's trading session as well. If you look at the cash market data, both the FIIs and the DIIs were buyers. But more importantly, the FII purchase was largely because the Bharti Airtel deal that took place worth nearly 8,500 odd crores. So if you adjust for that, then the FII sell number was close to around 4,000 crores. So that's something that we most definitely need to keep an eye out on. In index futures, they sold about 303 crores, not much in terms of their overall change, just about 900 long contracts being unwound. But what was interesting was the action in index options. If you think of one long put and a short call as one bearish position, then they've actually added nearly 1.5 bearish positions for every bullish position that they've added in index options. The active options that we have, close to around 22,700 put and 23,000 calls, both of them fairly active. The one stock that I'm looking out for today is Deepak Nitrite. It's out of F&O ban. The likelihood of that we had pointed out yesterday.
Okay, Mangalam, thank you so much for that. Now over to Sudarshan to tell us which are the important stocks to watch out for in today's trading session.
Good morning, Vinny. So we'll start with Tata Steel. Neath Port Talbot Council has approved plans for electric arc furnace in Port Talbot, and company will be beginning work on the site this summer. Cipla, it has completed rupees 425 crore investment in Cipla Medpro South Africa against allotment of 4.1 crore shares. L&T has acquired remaining 26% stake in subsidiary L&T Special Steels and Heavy Forgings, and this stake has been acquired from Nuclear Corporation of India for rupees 170 crore. Aurobindo Pharma, US FDA has issued 5 observations on pre-approval inspection for an Andhra unit, and that inspection was done from February 10 to February 18. Piramal Pharma, US FDA has issued Form 483 with 6 observations for Turbhe facility in Mumbai. Patanjali Foods, Supreme Court has dismissed Income Tax Department's plea to raise pre-insolvency process demand of rupees 186 crore, and this demand was raised for Ruchi Soya, that company which is already acquired by Patanjali Foods. Mahindra Life, it has partnered Livingstone Infra for a redevelopment project in Mumbai, and gross development value for the project is 1,650 crore rupees. PVR Inox, Bengaluru Urban District Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission has issued order with respect to advertisements, and the commission has asked company to not show ads beyond scheduled show time mentioned on the printed ticket. Olkaru Gati has disclosed January business update. Volumes are down 12% month on month, but on YY it's up 2%. Lemon Tree Hotels, it has signed licensing agreement for a new hotel, Red Fox in Bhopal, and this property shall be beginning operations by FY27. Varun Beverages, CRISIL has upgraded long-term rating to AAA stable from current rating of AA plus and outlook stable. Rail Vikas Nigam has received order of rupees 554 crore. Last is Anantra JV with Birla Estates has commenced phase 4 of Birla Navya Avik phase 2 project in Gurugram, and this JV has got all the approvals from the regulator in Haryana. So keep an eye on these stocks.
Thank you so much for that, Sudarshan. A whole host of stocks in focus on the back of news flow on that.